3, 2, 1.
On this day, in which year was Nelson Mandela inaugurated as President of South Africa? The answer is B, 1994. What weather term describes what the temperature feels like when the wind is taken into account? The answer is A, wind chill. Which of these characters did Mel Blanc not voice on The Jack Benny Show? The answer is A, Jack's butler. What piece of the property seems to amaze the narrator? The answer is B, it's the artificial body of water. Why was the female quick to strip? The answer is D, her clothes were dirty. People are playing hockey on an ice rink. A person falls over onto the ice. What happens next? The answer is B, runs after a puck and falls over again. Ronald Reagan's political career was launched in 1964 when he gave a live TV speech entitled A Time for Choosing in support of which presidential candidate? The answer is B, Barry Goldwater. While matter is recycled, ecosystems need a constant input of what? The answer is A, energy. The person adds a white dough as the eye. The person uses a black marker to color in the eye the final product, a colored cake-shaped fish. What happens next? The answer is B, is laying on a white paper. What may be the reason she drank even though she was pregnant? The answer is B, the baby will be born that day anyways. Keep colds away. How would you do this? The answer is A, drink pineapple juice every few days. Charge smartphone faster. How would you do this? The answer is A, put phone in airplane mode. Which of the following reactions is expected to have the greatest decrease in entropy? The answer is B, TH4G plus 2O2G right ROCO2G. What is the process by which undigested food leaves the body? The answer is A, digestion. Why is the narrator mad about time? The answer is D, they feel the food is taking too long. What type of job might this person have? The answer is B, an after-school job. Which word is defined as a drop of mucus at the nose, whether produced by cold or otherwise? The answer is A, meldrop. What may be the reason why vitamins are recommended? The answer is A, to care for your body while pregnant. Where's the tattoo artist from? The answer is B, New Orleans. What is the name of the girl that has a crush on Jackson on the TV show Hannah Montana? The answer is C, Sarah. How would one describe the narrator as a customer and who deals with others? The answer is D, the narrator is ungrateful. In what year was the National Review founded? The answer is C, 1955. Until the end of what year were movies released in VHS, LD, and DVD in Japan? The answer is D, 2001. Elephants intertwine their trunks with the trunks of other elephants, much like a handshake. What does an elephant not do with its trunk? The answer is C, drink through it like through a straw. Which of the following is not in Nevada? The answer is B, Pikes Peak. What should the residents of New Iberia do before the storm hits? The answer is C, none of the above choices. What kind of relationship exists between living things that depend on the same resources? The answer is A, competition. What is the best method of avoiding the paper route this person took? The answer is B, apply online. What is likely being discussed? The answer is C, an online environment. What probably happened after I met JD? The answer is A, we became friends at work. In which year was the general strike in Britain? The answer is B, 1926. In medical terms, what is the name of a condition in which a blood vessel gets blocked by an air bubble moving through the bloodstream? The answer is D, an embolism. Which is likeliest to be torn by human hands? The answer is C, taffy. The consumption of coffee is forbidden by which one of the following religions? The answer is D, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. How to trace knife. How would you do this? The answer is A, lay knife onto paper and trace with a pencil. In what year was phonograms patented? The answer is D, 1857. How many points did the Popular Revolution Plan have? The answer is B, 5. What was the name of the fifth child, born to Charles and Caroline Ingalls in 1978 in the series Little House in the Prairie? The answer is D, Grace. How many properties were core to the college's academic mission? The answer is C. 120. To cut onions to survive the caramelizing process, how would you do this? The answer is A. Cut across the grain so the slices are fatter. When was English introduced as a first foreign language in many cantons? The answer is A. 2000. When did Houston receive a ranking in the top of Kiplinger's Best Cities list? The answer is D. 2008. To remove blood stains from clothing, how would you do this? The answer is A. Soak in cold water before washing. Which are the colors of Purdue University? The answer is B. Old gold and black. The origin and meaning of the name of Jerusalem is debatable. Which of these is not a possible translation of Jerusalem? The answer is D. City of Great Valleys. What emerges from an insect egg? The answer is A. Larva. The tiny hair present on mucous membranes is known as? The answer is B. Cilia. When was Mussorgsky born? The answer is D. 1275. Block caller ID function. How would you do this? The answer is A. Dial *67 before calling someone. To increase the circumference of pizza crust, how would you do this?